Flosstube. I'm Maggie.
And I'm Zoe.
And we're the Sassy Stitchin' Sisters.
And brother, and I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Jenny from Cricklewood Crossing. Hi guys. Oh, we're really excited to be together. I finally got the chance to be with these guys. And oh my gosh. We're having such a fun time. Come on. Why are we here? Well, how do we get to know each other? Come on.
YouTube and stuff.
We met at Shepherd's Bush.
Yes.
When we met with
Facebook.
Deb and Kev.
Deb and Kev. They're the names. Oh my goodness.
So
And
Deb and Kev from the Snug Harbour Crafts. We all met at Shepherd's Bush together.
wait,
and
is
then-
this the video for YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh!
And then you were acting silly. How about that? It's not even funny. And so then I was watching their videos, and at the end there came a picture of Nisha's, which is their mum, parents, and we
Say hi.
realised
Let me see. Hi.
that's their grandparents, and I realised that I was in the ward together with them, in their ward, in their church ward. So it was really fun to get to know them, and we're together tonight because of
Our
Grandma.
grandparents' anniversary.
60th.
60th anniversary.
wow, 60 years.
They're old.
Oh, my kids say I'm fossilised when
They're
I'm
older than my mom.
I'm only in my
Pretty old.
50s. Oh,
Kids
that's
are cool.
great. That's great. So I went to I can't even remember what it is. What's the other cross stitch stop today?
The
Craft
Craft
Center.
Craft
and
Centre and Fine Stitchery.
Yes.
I went there, and then when we came here, I heard that these guys went to.
Shepherd's
Come
Bush.
over here, you. We went to where? You went to where?
Shepherd's Bush.
You went to Shepherd's Bush. Did you buy anything, Maggie?
Yes.
What did you buy?
I bought a kids kit that had the stamp on like Wyatt's.
Today? Are we talking
Today.
Yeah.
Today. Oh my goodness.
So what did you buy today, Zoe?
I bought a kit.
Okay.
There's a sheet
Oh.
on a hill and it says ABC.
That's my favourite
Because I'm a
sheet.
child.
Oh, you're a sheet. Well, I must be a child too. 'cause
I'm
I
a
like
child and I need to learn my alphabet more.
sheets. Maybe.
I got
Okay.
I
Okay. You
got
what?
light.
What did you get?
A flashlight.
A flashlight.
Like one of those like pull-out lights that
Oh.
they have for like stitching and reading and stuff. He's been wanting one for a while, so he finally got it.
So if I knew that they'd gone to Shepherd's Bush, we probably would have gone a little bit further and met them at Shepherd's Bush. But my daughter and I went to the Craft Centre of Fine Stitchery. I can never remember their name. And all I bought was a whole bunch of material, bigger pieces, because I'm working on some larger projects. So that's what we did today in the Flosstube cross stitch world. Right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Bless you.
You are the sassy one, I tell you. That's where you get the sassy name from, I think.
The majority of the
Well-
sass is from her.
So are we going to say goodbye to everyone?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Welcome, everyone. This is Jenny from Cricklewood Crossing. I'm grateful to be with you this Sunday, the 9th of June. We are just going to do a little tiny video to show you some of the things I did in the last week or so. So I have my daughter videotaping for us, and I'm just going to sit out here in this beautiful weather, this very beautiful sunny weather this Sunday. We've had just a very relaxing weekend this weekend, and I'm glad we did, because I have been diagnosed with shin splints, and so my feet are hurting quite a bit. But I'm just kind of trying to relax and not do much and put my feet up as much as I can. But I just want to show you what I did this week. The first thing that I'll show you, and I posted on my Instagram account, and if you want to follow that, that's under Cricklewood Crossing, and my Flosstube channel is Cricklewood Crossing as well. So if you want to see what I've been doing, you can subscribe. Just press the subscribe button down below and maybe hit that bell, and then you can get regular updates. Earlier this week, I coloured some fabric. I had bought some fabric off of the Fat Quarter Shot site, and I got the antique white Lagana, and I posted a few pictures of the colours that I had done. The first one was just a tea and coffee dyed piece of fabric, These are all 28 count Lagana. The next one that I did, I might actually try and see if I can put up a tutorial, because I've had lots of people ask me how I do it and how I get the really nice colours and the light colours. But sometimes I like the bright colours. So this piece I coloured was an orange, and then I just over dyed it with black. And I want to use this for a Jardin Privy Halloween one, and I think that would come out really nice. So I did the tea and coffee dyed and then that orange one. Then I just did another piece of it. So these are all, most of these are all antique white, except for the last blue one, and that was just on a plain white that I had an extra piece that I wanted to colour. This one is a tea and coffee dyed, no it's not, so it's a RIT dyed tan, and then I went over it on the dark brown of the RIT dye. And then I had someone ask me, how do I get the grey? Because theirs always turns out purple. Really? I don't know. All I just did was a very light bit of black RIT dye, and I watered it down so it wasn't very strong, and I didn't leave it in for very much. And so this is a really nice grey colour that I want to use it on a project. And the last piece that was a white, I just did the dark navy, and I didn't really over dye it with anything. But it's kind of a little motley colour. It's really nice. I've got a nice patriotic that I want to put on that one. So there's some of the fabrics that I dyed this week. So I'll just put them there. And what I've been working on, I've been telling you I've been doing the Tiny Decisions app, and when I spun it last Sunday, I said that I was going to work on one project for the week. Well, I worked on, when I did it, it came up with this evergreen sampler. Now someone said it looks like the forest grew sampler or something, and I looked at that and it actually is, it's very similar. So I don't know if this designer had put one of these in one of the cross stitch books, but when I was looking at it just last night, I'll show you what I was only to about here on this section here. I hadn't done very much. I was up to, wait a minute, I was up to this tree here. So I'd done this tree here, and I'd come around here to the deer. And so this is what I had done just this week. It wasn't a lot, I didn't get a chance to do a lot, but I stitched this long tree here and the owl, and I worked on this part here. I decided, I said to you I wasn't going to put a whole bunch of the little animals and the birds and the trees, but when I looked at it I kind of liked it, but I'm not going to do so much of the snow. So I did this little tree down here and put the two little birds. I did this really cute tree here and the little trees around it, and then this one, and then as a little bird I did this big tall tree, which was a really fun one to do, and the owl on the top, and then I was working on this one late last night. So I did a bit through the week. It was kind of a bit of a crazy week. I couldn't really do much. My shin splints were hurting me a lot. To make sure I say that right. So the week is up, and I get to spin my Tiny Decisions app today to see what I'll be working on this week, and I'll do that at the end, getting closer to the end of the video. So what else I did this week, or last couple of weeks, I bought this cute pattern, Hindsight, I think it's called Dash Away All. I really think that is so cute, with all the reindeers, and then in there you get the little bells. So I'll probably start working on this if I use the Tiny Decisions app, and when it comes up with a new project, this will probably be one of the projects, because I like to have that done for Christmas. And then we went to, my daughter and I had gone to Craft Centre of Fine Stitchery. Didn't buy any patterns, I just needed some bigger pieces of fabric. Now these were like 20 by 24, but I needed a little bit larger. This piece that I've got here was the Country Mocha. So it's modelled, as you can see, on one side, and the other side it's plain. I guess that's what that's known for. Whoops. That type of fabric is it's modelled one side. Now I couldn't find it, but I told you before that I am going to be working on the Jane Austen Sow. So this is the piece that I bought for this. I needed it a little bit bigger, and so I'll be, if it comes up on the Tiny Decisions app, I'll actually be starting this one. Then also I had bought this Harvest Happiness. I think I showed you that in my last video, and I hadn't had a piece of fabric that was long like that for it. So when we went to the Craft Centre of Fine Stitchery, I decided I'm going to do it on this really cute green fabric. It's like a very light mint green fabric. So I think the pumpkins and the birdhouse and some of the green pumpkins will show up really cute on that. So that's what I bought yesterday, or this week. I should say, for that one. And then the last one that I did buy, I saw this in a magazine and I thought it was really cute. It's called the Colonial Sampler. It's a very simple one. I'm going to change some of the colours in it, and the piece of fabric that I bought to do that in was this one here. It was just plain raw linen. So very simple piece, but I needed it at a certain size to be able to do that sampler. So these are the things that, if my Tiny Decision apps spins up this right now, I'm going to do it because this video is not going to be very long. I just wanted to show you those. Let me get into my Tiny Decisions app and see what I'll be working on this week for 1 week. Okay, so if I can come closer, if you can see this app here. All right, so there's the projects that I want to work on. Let's spin it and see what I'm going to be working on this week. What did it come up? Maynia Finishes. Yay! I can get some of the smaller little projects that I worked on for the month of May in Stitch Mania. I can maybe get a couple of those finished. That'll be fun. You saw them last video, so I'm excited to be working on them. So I will get back with you probably in a week to see what I'll be spinning for my next project. Have a great week, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.